Jim Brinson, Wes Unseld in Chicago. Chicago Stadium, 60-45. Bulls lead the Bullets. Washington basketball in the front court. Frank Johnson looking for Rulin down low. Frank's going to pull up and take the outside J, and he knocked it in.
And that's what the Bullets are going to have to do. Establish the outside so they can go to Rulin inside.
Michael Jordan. Orlando Woolridge, who's playing a splendid game, and that's why. Unstoppable so far tonight.
He's unstoppable basically because Darren Day is playing Orlando Woolridge where you normally would play that type of play, a small forward, but he is not. He cannot hit the outside shot, and that's what you've got to make him take. He's made his last 6 shots because they've all been close-in dunk shots.
Ricky Mahorn getting the dunk at the other end. The assist to Frank Johnson. Back down low, they go to Woolridge. Outside, Watley with the J. Too short. Rebound, Jordan. He got it. Jordan in double figures now with 10. 64-49. Dudley Bradley. Nice pass to Mahorn, and he definitely won. Well, if you're going to take that extra step, you got to put the ball on the floor.
It helps. You know, Ricky made a good pick, got a good play from Dudley on the roll, and just made the mental mistake of not putting the ball down.
Watley in front court now, being pressured by Frank Johnson.
And this is where Darren Day, if we look, should stop, get back. Make Orlando Woolridge reach to the outside.
Ball goes down low to Steve Johnson, and he scores on the play now with 12 points in the contest. Frank Johnson out high, Rulin. Far side, Darren Day, nothing but net.
Good execution by the Bullets on that play.
66-51, Chicago. Although Jones sets the pick, but Johnson fights through. Outside Woolridge, and this is the type of shot that Wes says he should be taking, and that's why. Steve Johnson, offensive board, and scores.
The Bulls, are making just a power game, really beating the Bullets at their strength, a power inside game.
Frank Johnson from the outside to come back. Johnson now with 9. 68-53. Washington staying with it. Need to shut down, however, the Bulls offense. Underneath, Watley, high off the glass, and he got it. Shouting instructions from the sidelines.
This game has slowed down. Both teams are reverting back to what they've done in the past.
Half-court game, that's right. Bradley tries to force it, and it's stolen away. Here comes Steve Johnson into the front court at 6'10", trying to handle the basketball. Finally gets it to Woolridge. He swoops in. Won't go. Mahorn comes up with a loose ball. Ahead to Johnson. Quickly, we go the other way. 3-on-2. Johnson to Darren Day off the glass, and then he's fouled.
Good transition. Again, Frank Johnson pushed the ball up, did not allow the Bulls defense to get set, and Darren Day was able to get an easy shot. As you can see, Frank is pushing the ball up, putting the pressure on Chicago, and Darren Day is able to take it up over Caldwell Jones, and it's fouled.
So that'll put Day at the line. An opportunity for the three-point play. 15-point advantage, 70-55. Chicago leads, and Darren is true to form, knocking it in. Biggest lead of the game came in the first period at 19. Bullets fought back to close the gap to 10 at one time. Watley, Jordan looking for penetration. Baseline, hangs in the air. Shot no good. Rebound battle for Steve Johnson goes after it, loses it.
Again, Steve Johnson got inside of Jeff Rulin. This is one fault if Jeff has got some weaknesses, is he does allow the guys, the offense to get inside.
Johnson shot no good. Ripped out of the sky by Woolridge. Here they come the opposite direction. Michael Jordan leading the pack outside. Woolridge spins in the center of the lane, puts it up and in. 22 points for Orlando Woolridge. And Gene Shue's going to go to the bench in the presence of Charles Davis. He'll be coming in. Darren Day. Bounce pass goes to Rulin baseline. Double team. Somebody's got to be open. It's Mahorn, and he gets the easy J. Ricky in double figures with 12.
Good vision by Jeff Rulin again. When he sees that he's double teamed, kick the ball out to the open man. Somebody's always got to be open when they double up.
Mahorn having a a fine shooting night from the floor. He's hit 6 of 8 shots.
And Darren should step back away from Orlando Woolridge at this particular point.
Johnson's going to be clobbered by Mahorn on the baseline.
Ricky did a good thing on that, even though the fans here in Chicago don't like it. But he knew that he had committed himself and was going to make the foul, smother the guy, don't let him get the ball away and a chance to make a three-point play.
Now the fans are booing because they thought there was a foul call, but there was a walk.
A walk before the foul.
Before the foul, that's right. And the chicken, you can see what he thinks of it. Trying to force the pass inside to Rulin, and they got Caldwell Jones for the foul, and that's going to be Caldwell's fourth, and that really is important because that means they take maybe their best defensive player out of the game.
Exactly. Not only their best defensive player, but the hub of the defense and rebound is Caldwell Jones. As great an acquisition as Michael Jordan is, I personally feel that the fate of this Chicago Bulls team is going to fall on the shoulders of Caldwell Jones.
All right, you're going to take a look at Juwan Olam in the game for the first time as Mahorn is hammered down low. Olam from Seattle. And we have been told that Corzine may not be back, Dave Corzine, because he has a heel problem. Injury to the heel. And there's a good look at Dave right there.
Started out with Washington. And I tell you, Dave came in Chicago for the trade with Artis Gilmore for San Antonio. And, he really made the fans here irate at just his presence. He had a tough time last year of really no cause of his own. He's a good guy, good basketball player, but he just wasn't what they hoped for.
Mahorn got both of them now with 14 points, 72-60, 12-point advantage, 6:15 to play, third quarter. This is Olam out of the University of Seattle. And the ball's thrown away by Johnson and tipped by Mahorn, so the Bulls will get it back. There's an interested spectator, Don Nelson, head coach Milwaukee Bucks. Mike Schuler, his assistant, along there with him.
They play these Chicago Bulls now.
Watley working against Johnson. Good defense. Ball, however, is tapped back outside to Watley.
24-second clock.
Yep, it expired. So good defense that time by the Bullets. And that's exactly what that man, Gene Shue, was hoping to get.
Whenever you can make a team like Chicago not get a good shot off in 24 seconds, that's playing good defense.
Charles Davis trying to work down low to Rulin. Gives it to Jeff. He spins in the center. 3 guys go up. Ball slapped away. Rulin wants the foul. Couldn't get it. Bradley back. Off the glass. Won't go. Everybody going hard to the glass. And Wally Rudy's going to whistle the loose ball foul. Number 43. And deep brother number 1, Jeff Rulin's going to get it. That's his third personal. Second team foul.
We can see Jeff made a strong move toward the basket. As he makes his move here, the ball doesn't fall. The Bullets get the ball back. And Jeff is called for the foul when he tries to offensive rebound.
Johnson working down low. Air ball. Davis stepped over to Frank Johnson quickly. Washington goes the other way. Watley gets picked out. Rebound. Bradley goes up. Can't score. Challenge for on the floor. Finally picked up by the Bulls. Here comes Enos Watley. Lob. Woolridge. Dunk. Woolridge with 24. And the crowd's on their feet again.
I tell you, just a beautiful play. We saw it the whole way. Enos Watley, good vision. Saw Orlando Woolridge break free underneath. Just threw it toward the basket. And that guy can jump, and he just let him go get it.
One of the better leapers in the NBA. Here's Mahorn, center of the lane. Rebound comes down to Rulin. He gets it up and in, and foul call.
Good, strong offensive rebounding by Jeff Rulin off a Ricky Mahorn missed shot.
Well, you're used to having Jeff kind of pick up some of the garbage down there.
Exactly. He's got to be put in that position where he can do those things.
Checks back in for Chicago.
Rulin averaging better than 10 rebounds last year. Gus Williams checking back in now for the Bullets. You take a look at Big Jeff on the line. Opportunity for the three-point play. And here's the Wizard. Remember, he's had ankle trouble all through the camp. Rulin misses the free throw. And the Bulls start back. 74-62, 12-point advantage. Down low, Steve Johnson against Mahorn, puts up the hook shot that's in. 4 feet away, and that's where Johnson really is at his best. He was the nation's leader his senior year in field goal percentage at Oregon State. Rulin, ball slap back outside, Bradley. Back down low, it goes to Rulin. Double team. Bradley taking the outside jumper, and Dudley can't go
just magic.
Boy, what quick hands. I mean, he just snatched it out of the air like a fly. Gus to Mahorn. Mahorn wasn't looking.
Just another show of how the Bullets are not used to playing with each other. Ricky Mahorn and Gus Williams. Gus made an obvious, open pass to Ricky, but Ricky had already made his move to center pick.
18 turnovers now for the Bullets in this contest. 76-62. 3:45 to play, third quarter. Woolridge working against Davis.
Step back. Charlie, that's all he has to do is make Orlando either pass or give it up.
Quentin Daly went through the center of the lane and did a little stip to Malou. Got whistled for the walk. So the backcourt now with Frank Johnson, Gus Williams, Rulett in the front court with Cliff Robinson into the ball game and Charles Davis. Up top, Rulett. Give it to Gus. He wants the outside J off the front of the iron. Robinson comes up, however, with a loose ball. Good hustle that time by Cliff. Remember, he did not see much action in the preseason with back spasms. Davis, no good. Robinson, oh, what a play by Cliff, and that's exactly what the Bullets were hoping to get.
That's what we mean by staying power. He and Cliff Johnson were muscling each other, and there was no way that Cliff Robinson was going to be moved out, and he's able to go up over Steve Johnson and knock it down.
Stolen away by Davis. He's got the break to the basket and the dunk. And all of a sudden now, the Bullets have climbed back to within 10. A little spurt here by Washington has brought them back into this game. Woolridge on the near side. Davis lets Woolridge go by. Oh, and he missed the dunk that time. Rulett, baseball pass ahead to Johnson. Now to Gus Williams. In the center of the lane, Davis. Whistle. And a 3-second violation against Washington. Well, everybody kind of got jumbled up that time on the fast break. Remember, as Wes and I have alluded to, they really have not had an opportunity to play that much together. 2:33 to play in the third quarter. The score, Chicago 76, Washington 66. Back after this. Jim Brinson, Wes Unseld, Chicago Stadium in Chicago, 76-66. Chicago leads it. By the way, Bullets and the Milwaukee Bucks get together next Friday night, November 2nd, 7:30. Terry Cummings, Sidney Moncrief will be in uniform for the Bucks. And for every ticket you purchase, WTOP News Radio 15 will give you a second ticket free, and it applies to the 1150 and 850 seats. So buy one and get one free at the Capitol Center box office only. Quentin Daly, Orlando Woolridge, Steve Johnson, Juwan Olam, Michael Jordan on the floor for the Bulls. This is Jordan, center of the lane, knocked away by Davis. But Chicago controls. Jordan, hang time, throws the ball away, and that was good defense that time by Rulett as he took away the alley.
He took away the passing lane. Jeff, good defense, didn't go for the Michael Jordan fake.
Rulett trying to go down the center of the lane, has it knocked away right into the hands of Gus Williams. Here's Gus with the outside jumper in the corner. It's twine time. And now
that man open at all.
I'll tell you, Wes, this is the closest they've been in a long time. 8 points, 76-68. Daly looking for penetration, got it up over Rulett, and it falls in. 1:40 to play in the third period. For the Bullets, it is Dudley, Bradley, Gus Williams in the backcourt. On the front line, Rulett, Davis, and Robinson. And they've been clicking here in the late moments of the period. Rulett was open on the baseline. Now they swing the ball to him against Juwan Olam. Knocked away. Jeff gets it back. Hook shot goes up. Won't drop. Rebound. Taken down by Woolridge. Off to Quentin Daly. Into the front court. Tries to get it to Jordan. Off his hand. He really wasn't looking for the pass. It goes out of bounds. And another turnover for Chicago. Quickly, the inbounds play. And it is the Bullets in front court. Here in the third quarter, Chicago has turned the ball over 8 times. Dudley Bradley comes out to beat the pass. Robinson posting down low. Turnaround Jay is going to be short. Rebound, Jordan. Lob pass, Olam off his fingertips, out of bounds. Well, it's tough to lead those 7-footers.
I tell you, you got to give it to him just right. It's tough when you're a big guy to have good hands and everything else it requires.
Making excuses now.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm trying to justify something here. I can sympathize with you, put it that way.
Okay, 50 seconds to play, third quarter. 10-point advantage for the Bulls at 78-68. Williams in front court, controlling the offense on the dribble. Penetration, fall away one-hander. Gus has got another one. He's going to do it himself.
That's looking good. This is what we've been looking forward to with this Bullet team.
Michael Jordan. Baseline knocked away Dudley Bradley. Splendid defensive play as he fell back that time to double team along with Robinson and knocked the ball out of bounds.
Exactly right. Chicago has 16 seconds left on the shot clock. 29 seconds left to go in the game. The Bullets going to have an opportunity to get another good shot.
Quentin Daly against Williams in the center. He's going to turn and put it up off the glass. Won't fall. Rebound the horn. Shot clock is off. There's 21 seconds to play. We're going to have a whistle foul called. Quentin Daly's going to get tagged with a personal.
Now on Quentin Daly.
His third personal. And we'll now move to the bonus as Gus Williams will go to the line.
Put the Bullets in real good position to put them as close as 6 points with 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Exhibition season, Gus was a 63% free throw shooter. He knocks it down there. Williams now in double figures with 10. You must remember he's doing this with a badly sprained ankle.
And not a lot of practice time. In fact, I think his first day back was Thursday. What's tonight, Friday? Didn't give you a lot.
Boy, you're a wizard with that calendar.
I'm rough.
Frank Johnson back in the lineup. Gus gets the other one. 76, 72. Inbounds pass comes in now. And the Bulls will start in the front court with 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Down to 10. Frank Johnson comes out for the double team. Stripped away. Gus Williams, 7 seconds ahead to Frank Johnson. Count it. Splendid
defense on the Bullets. Frank Johnson called it.
And they're going to trap again. 1 second left. The shot will not count. And I'm telling you, friends, the Bullets all of a sudden have come on like gangbusters, and they look like a team really in the flow. So at the end of 3 periods of play, it is now only a 4-point advantage for the Bulls. The score, 78-74. Chicken out there on the floor, and he will be appearing at the Capitol Center November 8th.
I tell you, he's a show in himself. You know, let's take a look at one stat that I think turned this whole game, not only this third period around, but turned the whole game around, and that was the Bullets defense was able to cause the Chicago Bulls to commit 10 turnovers during that third period alone.
And that's why they're within 4.
While only committing 6 themselves.
Fans, we got a basketball game. 78-74, final stanza of basketball action opening night of the NBA. Inside, Johnson with a little hook shot, won't drop. Robinson goes high to rip it down. Quickly off to Gus. Williams into the front court, looking for some running room, loses it momentarily, gets the ball back. And he'll reset the offense.
Gus Williams is always pushing the ball up, always making the defense do something more than they wanted to do at that
down low, time. Robinson, they need it. It won't drop. Jordan comes down with the basketball. Into the front court, dish off. Quentin Daly, the outside jumper. He got it.
Hey, these two look very well together, Jordan and Daly.
Frank Johnson, as everybody's going with quickness in the backcourt now. A horn, double team. Almost throws it away. Frank Johnson corrals it. Going baseline, blowing through, in underneath, dish back outside. Bradley scores. No shot. 3-second lane violation against the Bullets. This telecast is protected by copyright and is intended solely for the non-commercial entertainment of our viewing audience. Any use, reproduction, or distribution in whole or in part of the pictures or descriptions herein contained without the express written consent of the Washington Bullets and WDCA Television strictly prohibited. Tonight's announcers were selected by WDCA TV and approved by the Washington Bullets. I don't know why, Wes, we just can't say, listen, you can't do anything like that. Just don't do it. 80-74, Chicago leads. Frank Johnson. Bounce pass, knocked away. Is it going to go out of bounds? It does, and it's still going to be
Gene Shue doesn't like that call. It looks like Kevin Lockery got up and got in the way of the Bullets' attempt to save that basketball.
Orlando Woolridge back into the lineup for Chicago. He's been the main man so far tonight, along with the play of Steve Johnson underneath. Here's Daly from the outside. Jordan posting up baseline, spinning underneath, blocked by Mahorn, and Davis was there also to help out. Ahead to Gus. Williams on the run. Passing to center, Frank Johnson, blocked by Juwan Olam. Davis battles for the loose ball, saves it to Robinson. Cliff, pass outside. Here's Williams. It's going to be short off the iron. Rebound, Woolridge. As the intensity and pace of the game is picked up. Quentin Daly to the hoop. Mahorn with a block at the other end. Here comes Gus the opposite direction to Frank Johnson to Gus all the way to the hoop. And Woolridge swoops away. That would-be basket. The Bulls come the opposite direction. Jordan to the hole. And a whistle and a foul. Boy, oh boy, end-to-end action.
This is excitement. We get a chance to take a look at these guys are going back and forth, moving the ball up and down the court as Gus Williams goes up and Orlando Woolridge rejects it. Whew, you can get tired doing that. Well, I tell you, Orlando Woolridge, he had that one nailed the whole way. He just saw it coming, just laid back and caught Gus Williams.
All right, Jordan at the line. A 6-point advantage for Chicago. Make it a 7-point advantage, 81-74. 9:42 to play in the contest. Bullets climb to within 4. That's the closest they've been. 82-74. Bullets with Frank Johnson, Dudley Bradley, Cliff Robinson, Ricky Mahorn, and Charles Davis on the floor. Frank Johnson open outside one-hander. It won't fall. Rebound. Davis fights for it, but it's Juwan Olam who picks it up for Chicago. Watley quickly into the front court. Dish it off. Quentin Daly spins in for an open one off the backboard, and he got it. And Gene Shue wants timeout.
Bullets got called just reaching on that particular play and allowed the Bulls to get an open, easy shot with Quentin Daly shooting 8 for 13 here tonight. Knocked it down.
84-74, 9:14 to play in this contest. Chicago leads back after this. 84-74, 10-point advantage for Chicago after the Washington Bullets had whittled it to 4. Shooting percentage from the floor, Chicago now 52%, while Washington is in at 43.
We're getting our first chance to see Greg Ballard. Frankly, I didn't think he would even play, and let alone get in this early in the game with this much time left. But he is experienced leader, and they're going to need him.
Well, he is a very good outside shooter, too. So I have a feeling that Gene Shue is going to try to pull one out of his bag of tricks in hopes that Ballard can get off quickly and hit a couple before he gets tired.
The only problem as Gene Shue looks on is he's taking a big chance on whether Greg Ballard's in. You know, he's in condition. He's been running, but he hasn't been used to being bumped and knocked around and still maintaining balance and run.
Chicago in the front court. Jordan has to dish it off. Watley also has to dish it off. Quentin Daly from the outside. Well, the crowd will tell you what happened. Daly now with 19. 86-74. Here's Ballard. Bounce pass Bradley. Swinging around Frank Johnson. Outside Jay. He got it.
Good ball movement. The Bullets whooped the ball around the horn. Found the open guy. Frank Johnson was able to put it home.
10-point advantage now for the Bulls. Ruland up off the bench. He'll be checking back in here. We're down to 8:15 to play in the game. Cliff Robinson playing against Woolridge. Here comes Watley. Jordan backdoor. Tapped away beautifully by that man, Dudley Bradley. Ahead it goes to Frank Johnson to the hoop. He scores! He beat Olam to the backboard that time.
Just took him straight in on him, used the backboard to his advantage, and was able to come in under Juwan Olam for the easy layup.
86-78 Bulls. Ballard, as Jordan defensively gets picked off by Woolridge, but maintains his balance. Orlando from the outside. It won't drop. Rebound Johnson. And as Russ alluded to earlier in the telecast, that's where you want Woolridge to take the shot.
Best defense you can play against a guy like Orlando Woolridge.
Here's Ballard on top, looking for Robinson down low. Can't get it to him. Now the lob pass to Cliff. Spin, center of the lane. He got it.
Bullets are back in this game.
86-80. 7:20 to play. And what started out to be sort of lackluster lackluster and a little out of control for the Bullets has all of a sudden turned into an excellent performance here in the final stanza. Daly gets the roll as he drops it down.
Quentin Daly is making mid-season type shots. The first game of the season.
88-80, 8-point advantage now for Chicago. Bradley, Ballard's first shot of the year. It won't fall. Woolridge rips it out of the sky. Enos Watley into front court. Wally Rooney. Whistle foul. Frank Johnson gets hit with a personal, his second, and the team's second foul. Substitutions now for the Bullets. Gus Johnson returns. Gus Johnson, listen to me, Wes. I'm dating you already. Gus Williams returns, along with Jeff Rulin. Inbounds pass. Good defensive pressure that time by Frank Johnson. Goes outside Woolridge. Robinson lets him have the outside shot, but this time he got it.
Well, he's got to hit one of them.
10-point advantage. Robinson on the baseline, double team, back outside. Frank Johnson with the outside one-hander around and out. Ballard rebounds, forces it up off the glass. It won't fall. Ballard goes down hard, but apparently is okay. Bulls quickly into the front court, dish it off. Daly to the hoop, blocked by Robinson. Ball goes out of bounds. Bullets get it. Beautiful play that time by Cliff.
Great block as Daly drove the basket. Bullets ain't got a break. I certainly thought that ball went off the hand of Greg Ballard.
10-point Chicago advantage at 90-80. 6 minutes and 5 seconds to play the game. Robinson spins on the baseline. It's going to be short.
Every one of Cliff Robinson's turnaround patented shot that he normally makes has been short, and a lot of that has to be with the ability of not, getting that practice like he normally would have.
Well, plus the fact anytime the back is injured, that controls just about everything, so it really makes it difficult on you. 5:54 to play in the game. 10-point Chicago lead. 90-80. Back after this. Wes Unseld back at Chicago Stadium. It is 90-80 with 5:54 to play in the game. Monday at 8, WDCA premieres part 1 of the steamy mini-series, A Woman of Substance. That's Monday at 8 o'clock on WDCA, Channel 20. Wes, I'm sure you'll be watching that. Speechless, huh? 5:50 to play in the contest. Here's Jordan, double team to the corner, gets it back out. Caldwell Jones now over to Daly. He got it.
I tell you, these two guys work very well together. You can't leave either one of them open. Bullets played good hustling defense, but to no avail.
Down low, Rulin tips it back out. Frank Johnson, he's open, won't fall. Rebound, Ballard fights for it. Ball is loose. Rulin comes up with it on the outside. Good hustle by Frank Johnson. Off to Mahorn. And Ricky's going to get called for a blocking violation.
He got clobbered there, but again, he's got to concentrate. Just remember that he's just got to use that body of his to take the ball up toward the basket. Don't fool around with it.
92-80, 12-point advantage. Plenty of time left in the game, more than 5 minutes. Gus reaching in on Jordan, tapped it away, but Michael got it back. Into the corner now, Daly. Daly trying to force the action in underneath. Loose ball foul called away from the ball. Illegal defense, check it. Illegal defense called now against Washington. That is the first illegal defensive call we've had tonight.
That is the first, and I'm surprised that Chicago hasn't been called because Kevin Locker is great with playing a zone. Great coach for the zone.
Well, you weren't supposed to play zone in the NBA.
That's what they say. That's the rule.
5 minutes left in the contest. Daly, Williams with a spectacular steal. Gus falls down, and look at him maintain the dribble. What a play by Gus Williams. Frank Johnson to Ballard, looking for Rulin. He's got him posted up. Shot is blocked. Rulin underneath, puts it up, in. Good concentration that time by Rulin as he got the bucket.
He catches the ball down that low very few times. Is anybody going to be able to stop him? 12
points in the contest for Rulin. Frank Johnson gets tagged with a personal foul outside on Quentin Daly. That's his third personal. Third team foul, inbounds on the near side, right in front of our broadcast position. Comes into Daly. Outside now, Woolridge, Ballard hounding him, pass inside. Michael Jordan makes him change the shot. Nice defensive play, Rulin. Bad pass by Jeff, however, went right to Steve Johnson. Rulon tries to draw the charge to no avail as Michael Jordan gets the loose ball and scores.
Jeff made a good play on Michael Jordan. Just an errant pass. Allowed Steve Johnson to pick it off, and Michael Jordan ended up with 2 points.
Gus Williams loses the ball into the corner to Ballard, and then Gus lost it. This time he lost it out of bounds. Fans, that's just not from not having any playing time.
He's just not sharp.
94-82, Chicago leads it down to 3:50 to play. Caldwell Jones playing with 4 fouls. Quentin Daly, boy, you can't give him that one. And that's why. He's murdered from the outside. 12 points in this period for Quentin Daly. He has 25 in the game.
You've really got to give Quentin Daly a lot of credit. He's adjusting to not only losing his starting position, but to playing a different role.
Ricky Mahorn hustling underneath, can't get it to fall. Jordan to the hoop, hang in the air, score! Bullets one time. And the fans here at Chicago Stadium on their feet, they like what they see. 3:11 to play in this game. Chicago has once again assumed command of the contest. 98-82. Back with more action after this. Other scores in the NBA. Atlanta has won over New Jersey. The final was 119-104. We'll give you more in just a moment. We want to remind everybody that the Washington Bullets and the Atlanta Hawks home opener this Tuesday night, 7:30. All fans in attendance will receive a 6-color Bullets Thunder and Lightning t-shirt courtesy of Coca-Cola and Frankly Fries. Other scores for you in the NBA. Philadelphia won over Cleveland, 111-101. Boston beat the Pistons in Detroit at the Silverdome, 130-123.
A lot of defense.
Celtics want to make sure that they let everybody know that they still are the world champs. Play back in. Here's Gus from the outside. He got it. 98-84. Chicago. Still time left. Just under 3 minutes and 2:50 to play.
You know, the Bulls were able to shoot 60% in this 4th quarter, just to the Bullets 25%. That's been the story here.
Woolridge trying to get in underneath. Puts the shot up. It goes. Bullets want the walk. Don't get it. Instead, we get a foul call.
Again, they were playing Orlando Woolridge too tight. Greg Ballard came in. You can see when Orlando Woolridge is this far out on the court, hey, get away from him. You can't let that guy. You can't keep playing him the same way and let him penetrate on him. 28 points and 3 rebounds on the night for Woolridge. A splendid game. Check it, make it 8 rebounds tonight for Woolridge. Williams looking to blow by Jordan to the hoop. Gus can't get it to fall, but he blew, but he did draw the foul. Well, that first step and a half by Williams is something. I tell you, he's got a quick step, and he knows how to use it. And he's just going to take it as far as he can, and if that ends up all the way in for an easy layup, he's going to go there.
184, 2:36 to play in the game. Gus at the line, first free throws, nothing but twice. 14 points for Gus. He really wasn't supposed to see a lot of minutes tonight, but he must have told Coach Gene Shear that the ankle was better than what everybody thought it was going to be.
And we're also seeing Tom McMillan for the first time tonight, which is somewhat surprising. I thought we might see him a little bit early.
He's going to play the pivot here against Caldwell Jones. A little quicker lineup out on the floor. Daly, center the lane, put it up off the glass, won't fall. Ball's tipped once, McMillan down with it. Looking for the outlet. It goes quickly to Gus Williams. Gus into the front court against Daly. Pulls up, three-pointer. Won't fall. Caldwell Jones grabs it. Dishes it off to Daly. 2 minutes to play in this contest. Daly running the offense. Over to Steve Johnson. Here's Caldwell at the top of the lane. Bounce pass goes to Jordan against Frank Johnson. Michael with the outside J short. Rebound, batted out of bounds. And McMillan thought it was going to be Washington basketball, but Wally Rooney saw it the other way. Ron Higgins is going to check into the lineup for the first time, replacing Woolridge. As Kevin Lockery now goes to the bench. Here's Wes Matthews coming in for Michael Jordan. He's going to get a standing O.
Not a bad opening performance for a young rookie. I tell you, he's going to make an impact on this league in a hurry.
Matthews checking in. Of course, West was the last man cut by the 76ers and then picked up by the Chicago Bulls for added backcourt depth.
Also started out as a Washington Bullet.
Mallard grabs the air ball. Ahead it goes to Gus. Back to Bradley. Dudley with the easy two. 188. Pressure in the backcourt. 1:30 to play. Wes Matthews walks it into the front court. They'll try to slow it down. Use as much of the 24-second clock as they possibly can. Here's Higgins, young man out of Fresno State. Swing it to Matthews. They got Johnson posted up down low against Robinson. He goes to the hoop and scores. And Cliff Robinson's going to get tagged with a foul. And what a sweet move that was by Steve Johnson. And he has been impressive tonight.
I'll tell you what, I think Steve Johnson has found his place. He's had some adjustment problems in the NBA, but he really looks strong, really looked capable here in Chicago in that power forward position. As we just saw, he just made a real good power forward move.
18 points tonight for Johnson along with 10 boards. 102-88, minute 10 to play. Three-pointer around, won't drop. Rebound, battle for. Olaf comes up with it for Chicago. Down to a minute to play in the game. Bulls are most likely going to win this contest now. Down low, Wes Matthews bumps into Greg Ballard. And the foul's going to be on Ballard. Well, all in all, even though they're going to lose this game, this opener, anytime you start on the road, I suppose, and I don't mean to make excuses for the club because they don't need to have excuses made for them in the way they have played tonight. They showed greatness at times and then showed ineptitude at others. And it's just because they just haven't had an opportunity to really play with everybody on the court at the same time. I
think you hit it right there. They in spots there, particularly during that third period, we saw some hopeful, exciting aspects to this Bullets team. Then again, in the fourth period, we saw some very sloppy basketball. And these things are going to work themselves out with just playing time and getting everybody back healthy and used to each other.
Dudley Bradley, three-pointer, he got it. 104-91, Bradley now with 11 as he breaks the double-figure column. Down to 40 seconds to play in the contest. And the Chicago Bulls are going to open before a big crowd, knocked away by Cliff Robinson with a victory. Off to Bradley, swoop to the hoop, and blocked by Olaf. Back it comes Robinson, pivots on the baseline, and scores with the underhand layup. 104-93, 25 seconds to play. 8 points on the evening for Robinson. Don't forget, we will be in Indianapolis tomorrow night for a game against the Pacers.
Another really improved team.
Yeah, better than a lot of people believed they were going to be. Tommy McMillan from the outside, the three-point shot, no good. And we're down to 8 seconds in the contest. Gus Williams saves it right into the hands of Rod Higgins. He's going to get a shot before the game's going to be over, and Higgins hits it. And it'll be a three-pointer. And 1 second left on the clock. This ball game is all over.